And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here on a Monday night for the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series. Brought to us, of course, by Crooked Line Short Track Oval Racing League. Make sure you go check them out on Facebook, and also a link to their Discord in the description below over on YouTube. So make sure if you want to join Crooked Line, go ahead and hit that link and join the Discord. We'll get you hooked up and get you racing. We are coming at you live from Concord, basically like a small Pocono, ladies and gentlemen. A very small and fast triangle, tricky triangle here tonight. Concord for 125 laps. About a minute and a half left to go here in practice. Brandon Elvis, top of the board with a 15.71. Going into tonight, next week, it's going to be our last race. It's going to be for the championship. Right now, points going into tonight. Chris Carroll is your point leader with Brian Zimmerman in second, Tanner Marr third, Zach Murphy in fourth, and Daniel Sweat in the top five there in points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, it's time to head down trackside for pre-race ceremonies. So if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. Thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Aaron Raymond in the number 68 is one of the first cars out on track. Just set his first lap time here, 15.83 for the 68 of Aaron Raymond. Coming through turn number 3 here at this little triangle and across the line for lap number 2. It is going to be a little quicker, 15.80. Dale Ogburn out on track right now as well, coming across the line, finish up his qualifying run. First lap, 16.03. Second one, little bit quicker, 16.01. Brandon Mettler, the number 15, coming across the line here for lap number 1. Mettler's going to go third fastest. Chris Carroll, quick time, 15.79 for the number 10 of Chris Carroll. Mettler's first lap, 15.87, good enough for fourth now. Coming out of turn 3, crosses the line for lap number 2. Does not improve, a little bit slower, 15.89 on the second time around for the number 15 of Brandon Mettler. Alex Harris just finished up his run, currently 8th with a 15.97. Zach Murphy coming out of turn number 3 to cross the line to finish up his qualifying run. 8th fastest, 15.95 for the number 29 of Zach Murphy. New quick time, Caleb B. Thompson, 15.79 in the number 40. showing 15.78 on the left-hand part of your screen, 15.79 on my timing. Just a little bit quicker than Chris Carroll. Caleb Thompson, top of the board right now. Brian Zimmerman finished up his run 15.94 for the number 28. Scotty Stevens making a return here tonight. Crossing the line. 15th on his first lap. Looks like it's going to hold there with a 16.08. 15th for the number 2, Scotty Stevens. About a minute left to go here in qualifying. Number 83, Derek Stanley, heads out onto the track. Going to try and get a couple laps in here. Out of turn 3, crosses the line, gets the green flag. Let's see what the number 83 of Stanley can do. First lap for the number 83, 16.26. Good enough for 16th on the board. 30 seconds left to go here in qualifying. Out of turn 3, crosses the line. A little bit slower there for the number 83, so 16th. That's where he's going to have to settle. 64, Brett Murphy. 19th on the board, 16.87. Have quite a few drivers who didn't take a time here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like 8 drivers not taking a time here this evening. Got 28 cars here tonight. Time to get through that grid tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, 28 cars. Gonna have to get through them quick. Caleb Thompson putting it on the pole here tonight with Chris Carroll to his outside in second. Aaron Raymond gonna be starting in third with Larry Bell to his outside in fourth. Daniel Sweat gonna be rolling off in fifth with Brandon Mettler to his outside in sixth. Starting in seventh tonight, Christopher Smith in that number 80 with Tanner Marr to his outside in 8th in the number 4. Brian Zimmerman rolling off 9th position with Zach Murphy to his outside in 10th. Samuel Lawson, the governor, starting in 11th with Alex Harris to his outside in 12th. Going on down, Dale Ogburn in the 01 starting 13th with Steven Johnson in the 26th to his outside in 14th. Scotty Stevens going to be starting in 15th with Derek Stanley in 16th. Joshua Vermillion is going to be starting back there in 17th with Jason Bauer starting in 18th. In 19th position, we have Brett Murphy and Brad Carpenter to his outside in 20th. Chris Sawyer going to be starting 21st. Mitchell Muma 22nd. Brandon Elvis has to start from pit road this evening. Anthony Rennick is going to be in 24th. Justin Coleman in 25th. Todd Lamphere in 26th. Rod Hattenback in 27th. And Nathan Hale rounds out the field tonight in 28th position. 125 laps. It's the USAFirearms.com Super Late Model Series. Let's get it on here at Concord. drivers getting the 1 to go signal right here. Field will be in the hands of Caleb Thompson and Chris Carroll coming out of turn number 3 here tonight. Pace car is going to head down pit road. Here we go. Caleb Thompson, Chris Carroll, Aaron Raymond, Larry Bell. 125 laps here at Concord. Green flag is in the air. Good launch there for Chris Carroll up on the outside. Side by side for the race lead as we head through. We'll call it turn 2. That little short shoot. Caleb Thompson on the bottom side of the racetrack trying to get around Chris Carroll. Almost a little bit of contact there as they come out of turn number 3. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the race. Aaron Raymond there trying to get around Thompson. Underneath him, gets loose coming out of turn 1. Good save by the number 68 of Aaron Raymond, but he's got Daniel Sweat right behind him. Sweat going to go down to the bottom side of the racetrack, try to get a run on him here coming out of turn number 3. Lap 4 of 125. Chris Carroll, fastest lap of the race thus far, 15.94 for the number 10 of Carroll. Side-by-side battle going on back here between Christopher Smith and the number 80 and Larry Bell to his outside in the 43. Tanner Marr trying to follow that 80 car on through. Got a good run here as they head through that little short shoot down into turn 3. Everybody's starting to single file out. Aaron Raymond that time by fastest lap of the race, 15.93. A little bit of clear racetrack ahead of him. He can try and run down the number 40 of Caleb Thompson. Well, now he's going to be able to run him down as we got our first caution of the evening. See if we can go back and see what happened here. Ooh, looks like Simi might have gotten to the back of Tanner Marr. See if we can't get a better angle of that. Yeah, right there gets him out of shape there. Murphy kind of helps Tanner go around right there. And the funny thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, is that 4 car actually was my pick tonight. I was going for Tanner Marr. He actually won the last race they did here. He was talking about it in Discord a little bit earlier. Unfortunately, heavy front end damage to the number 4 machine right there behind Chris Carroll, showing 1 lap down, which that does not help the 2 drivers who had to start from pit road, being the 54 Brandon Elvis. We know he was quick. He was top of the board there in practice. Looks like he's actually going to be able to get a lap back here. So got 1 driver heading down to pit road. That's a 0-1 Dale Ogburn. Gonna take a little bit of a gamble, head on down pit road. Right now it's still Chris Carroll leading the way with Caleb Thompson running 2nd, Aaron Raymond in 3rd, Daniel Sweat 4th. Brandon Mettler rounds out your top 5. All right, so we're going to re-rack them, restack them, fire them off one more time here tonight at Concord. Chris Carroll, Caleb Thompson, row 1. Then you got Aaron Raymond and Daniel Sweat, row 2. We saw what happened to Larry Bell there those last couple of laps. He got stuck up on the high line, kind of started to go backwards. So a one line groove here tonight around the bottom. Who can make it work? Looks like we're going to get a delayed green right there. Race control doing their job, trying to make sure everybody's lined up in the correct position. So that did put the 54 back on the lead lap. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him to come through the field here. So a long way to go in this one. Plenty of time to do it. Like I said, he was fast in practice, top of the board in practice. So we'll see what that 54 Brandon Elvis can do. We know Chris Carroll's a heavy hitter in this series for sure. Caleb B. Thompson, he's actually been showing some speed the last couple of weeks as well. And Aaron Raymond as well up here. So should be a good race here, ladies and gentlemen. Carroll's going to fire him off. We're back underway. What a jump by the number 10. Went in the middle of turn 3. Everybody singles files out pretty quick. Everybody knows they got a long way to go. The best way to pass somebody is to just try and get a run coming up off the corner. You don't want to pressure something. Well, you do want to pressure them hard enough to get them up out of the groove so you can get around them, but plenty of laps to go. Got to be patient here. Taking a look at Samuel Lawson right behind that 74 of Alex Harris. I mean, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. These guys like straight single file the whole way, pretty much the whole way back. We got a couple of drivers back here fighting for position. Tanner Marr, he's fighting to keep that lucky dog spot. It looks like one might have gotten to the wall there. Not sure who that was coming out of turn number 3. Elvis in a load of traffic right now, trying to get around everybody. Caution flag's going to be out. We got one stopped on the entry of turn number 3. Coleman bringing it down pit road. Problems for the 04. What happened to Coleman here? So Coleman got some damage coming up off the corner. That's where his damage came from, why he's down pit road there. Oh, Brett Murphy. If we come back, take another look at it here. Brett Murphy gets a little loose there, and it looks like that 99 car kind of helped him around a little bit. Perhaps just a little bit. Take one more look at it. Gets a little loose right there. Tries to catch it. Gets a little help from that number 99 car. That's Rob Hattenback. So no takers down pit road yet for our race leaders. Something I got in my notes here, ladies and gentlemen. These drivers do have one set of tires laying on pit wall, of course. They are going to need fuel. They're not going to be able to run the whole 125 length distance on one tank of gas. So drivers are going to have to hit pit road at some point tonight. The question is, when do you do it? Lap 21 of 125. Looks like the lights are going to stay on the pace car. We're going to go around one more time. We'll be getting a double file restart. Chris Carroll doing a good job maintaining the race lead. Caleb Thompson actually doing pretty well holding on to second, especially on these restarts. We were talking about how the low line looked to be dominant here tonight, so he is at a disadvantage starting there in second up on the outside groove. Looks like Brandon Mettler got around Daniel Sweat. So he's going to be starting up on the high side as well there in 4th place. Mettler up 2 positions since the drop of the green flag. Pace car pulls on down to pit road. Where's Chris Carroll going to fire him this time? Green flag back out in the air. Another good launch for Chris. Can Caleb hold off Aaron Raymond? Good side-by-side battles. They head through turn 2, the little short shoot. Raymond's got the advantage right now going into 3. A little bit of contact. Caution flag back out on the speedway. A lot of drivers might have been involved with this one, ladies and gentlemen. I got a lot going on timing and scoring. Let's go back and take a look here. Looks like the 01 and the 09 making contact. Take another look at that, though. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the one kind of just drives in there, gets in the left rear of the 09. The rest of it is just, unfortunately, guys making contact with each other, trying to avoid it, doing a good job getting through it. Unfortunate, though, for the 09. It's got some damage on that super late model. Still no takers for the leaders on pit road here, lap 26. Not sure. I think we got a lap in there, ladies and gentlemen. If not, it will go to a single file restart. I want to thank you for tuning in to True Sim Productions here on a Monday night. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button. Helps us out a ton. Also, anytime I'm live, we'll see if Tanner wants to stream to Kick too, but we haven't talked to him about it yet. But anytime I'm live, ladies and gentlemen, you go check us out over on kick.com as well. Give us a follow over there. It's True Sim Productions. Also, be sure to check out usafirearms.com. If you are in need of a firearm, go check out Brian Zimmerman's own usafirearms.com. Get you hooked up. Okay, I thought we got a lap in. Lights go off on the pace car. We're going to re-rack them, restack them, try it one more time here at Concord. Oh, no, actually, it is going to be single file. That's what I thought. I thought we didn't get a lap in. I'm all sorts of confused here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Carroll going to fire him off this time once again here in turn 3. Going to take him all the way up to the outside wall. Fires them off. We're back underway here on lap number 30. So single file restart. Head back down into turn 1, back through turn 2. Raymond actually got a pretty good launch right there. Already starting to catch the back bumper of the 10 of Chris Carroll. Compare lap times last time by. Raymond, fastest lap of the race, 15.88. So he is gaining on the 10 of Chris Carroll. Gonna kind of bounce back through the field, ladies and gentlemen, see if we can find a battle going on here on the racetrack. Brandon Elvis, remember he had to start from pit road, already up 8 spots in 15th. He is on the lead lap. Looking to the inside of the 23 of Anthony Rennick right now. Josh Vermillion getting pressure here from the 66 of Todd Lamphere. Back up front. Carroll's starting to pull back away from that number 68. Looks like Raymond's running a little bit of a higher entry there in turn 3. He gets a good run down the front straightaway into turn 1. But it looks like Carroll's got that second corner, that little short shoot, figured out. Raymond's got a good run here once again. Thompson still runs in third. Brandon Mettler back there in fourth, and Daniel Sweat rounds out the top 5. Christopher Smith in the number 80. Back here in 6th. We've got Larry Bell right behind him in 7th. Alex Harris runs 8th. A little pressure there from the 26 of Steven Johnson. Johnson is up 5 spots from the drop of the green flag. Running in the 9th position, trying to take over 8th from the 74 of Alex Harris. Elvis made his way around Rennick and around Rob Hattenback. Now on the rear bumper of that number 31. Samuel Lawson has a mirror full of Brad Carpenter right now, literally. So we head back down into turn number 3. You see Carpenter's trying to run that high entry and pull it down low coming off the corner. Lawson now on the back bumper of Stanley trying to get around him. This is a good battle going on back here for 11th, 12th, and 13th. See Elvis trying to work his way around Carpenter right behind Lawson here. Lawson gonna take a peek to the inside of the number 83 going through the short chute. Not able to get there. Had a good run, but not able to hold it. Good battle going on back here. Go back up front, where Carroll has caught some lap traffic. Now that's going to allow Raymond to get right up on the back bumper. Carroll's got to work his way around these guys. They don't want to go a lap down. Tanner especially, he's on the lead lap right now, trying to hang on to it. Oh, gets to the left rear of Brett Murphy. Is that going to be a yellow? They keep it straight. Leaders get around them. What just happened? All right, replay on that. They go down to the corner. Tanner makes contact with the 64. Raymond shoots the gap. Carroll and Raymond both get a little damage. Wow, caution flag back out on the speedway. What brought it out? Oh, Joshua Vermillion getting loose coming off 3, getting into the inside wall. So that is lap 45. That's when that caution flew. We were taking a look at what happened to our race leaders. They're working their way around traffic. So 47 laps into this thing, are we going to see drivers come down pit road now? My guess is going to be no, not quite yet. So Tanner did get the lucky dog. Just saw him going around our race leaders right there, getting his lap back. All right, let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you for tuning in to True Sim Productions here tonight, live from Concord, Crooked Line Short Track Oval Racing League. Super late models. Remember, next week is the last race of the season for these guys once again, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be wrapping up another season here for the Montruson Productions. Be sure to catch us next week, next Monday, live at 8:45 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so I don't see Raymond up here. Did Raymond actually come down pit road? He did, lap 46. So Raymond's gonna have to work his way back through the field. Carroll stays out. Gonna be coming back to take the green flag at lap 51. Still a long way to go. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and extend this one more lap. So that puts Mettler up to third. Daniel Sweat now has to start on the outside in a 0-7. He's there in fourth. Mettler has Christopher Smith on his rear bumper. Back there in fifth. Brandon Elvis has found his way up inside the top 10, sitting in ninth. So here we go. Gonna be actually taking the green flag here on lap 52. Carroll fires him back off. We're back under green. Another good launch for the number 10 as we head back down into turn one. See Steven Johnson trying to take advantage of that low lane right now, trying to get his way around Larry Bell up on the top side. Excuse me. See Elvis trying to work his way through this traffic as well. Same with Brad Carpenter. Both these drivers gained quite a few positions here since the drop of the green flag. Carpenter up 12, Elvis up 14. Elvis is going to go to the outside of the 31 here coming out of 3. Johnson gets a little loose, but we're going to be back under the yellow flag. Oh, there was big contact there. Coleman involved in this one. Let's see what happened here. Take another look at it. Looks like the 00 gets loose. Comes up into the 83. I don't know. That's a tough one there, ladies and gentlemen. Take one more look at it. Yeah, it's a tough one there, ladies and gentlemen. And let y'all decide out in the chat, as always. So let's see here. Do we have any more takers come down pit road? Because now Brandon Mettler is up to second, Daniel Sweat in third. So it looks like the 40, Caleb Thompson, did bring it down pit side there on lap 55. So remember, these drivers are going to have to take fuel at some point. A lot of these guys have gotten it out of the way. Aaron Raymond on lap 46, Brian Zimmerman on 46, Harris on 48. They got a couple of these guys here. Brandon Elvis on 55, Thompson on 55. But Carroll, Mettler, all these guys have stayed out. Now, we've seen the 15 actually do the strategy that it looks like the 40's trying to pull. Or, I'm sorry, I guess would have been Aaron Raymond, one of the first cars to pit there. And that has worked for him, but this time kind of flip-flopping us tonight is Brandon Mettler with his strategies. So, see you out there, Mettler. Lights go off on the pace car. Chris Carroll and Brandon Metler going to be on the front row of this one. Carroll fires them off. We're back underway. Good launch there for Carroll. Metler gets up into the outside wall coming off of turn one. He's going to lose a couple of spots there. One to Daniel Sweat and Christopher Smith. Metler falls all the way back to fourth right now under pressure from Larry Bell. Bell on the bottom side of the racetrack right now coming out of turn number one down through the short chute. They're going to be side by side. Metler tries to hang on the top side. Brad Carpenter up 14 spots since the drop of the green flag. Looks to the inside of the number 15. Looks like he had to check up a little bit there because Raymond also went down to the apron. He got on the brakes pretty hard. Going to look to the inside of the 31. What a send down to the inside. Steven Johnson tries to follow. 3 wide going into 1. How about Dale Ogburn shooting the gap? Gets a 2-for-1 special there through turn 1. Good job by the 0-1. He saw it and made it work. Unbelievable move. Back up front, Chris Carroll. Got about a half a second gap over Daniel Sweat right now. Sweat is starting to run him down. And he has Christopher Smith right behind him, lap 65 of 125. It's right on board here with Daniel Sweat for a lap, trying to catch our race leader. Gets the apron a little bit there in turn 1. Listen to how much he has to feather the throttle through that little short chute, turn 2. And right to the bottom there going into 3. Carroll's starting to pull away from him a little bit here. Raymond found his way around Ogburn. Now right on the back bumper, the 43 of Bell. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Okay, let's see here. We're 3 wide up here. Caleb Thompson getting into the back of... Oh, I clicked the wrong button. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens here. We're going to put it in slow-mo. So, looks like Murphy kind of comes up a little bit. Lawson's trying to give room up top, but I don't know. It looks like the 31 might have... lifted. No, he was kind of just in a bad place, and the 40 just got in the left rear there. Kind of hooked him down to the inside wall, it looks like. Hard to tell. Our 6th caution of the evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're on lap 71 of 125. Race leader Chris Carroll still has got to come down pit road. Same with Daniel Sweat and Christopher Smith and Larry Bell. Top 4 have yet to bring it down pit side. Aaron Raymond last pit on lap 46. Dale Ogburn on lap 25. Dale is running in 6th spot. We got Brian Zimmerman back there in 7th. He last pit on lap 46. Elvis, who's now back up to 8th. He last pit on lap 55. So a lot of varying strategies here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The one thing I do know is if you're going to take tires for how short the track is, you're probably going to take right sides only. Help loosen that car up just a little bit. See Brandon Metler now on pit road. So with these cautions, does that allow the 10 of Carroll to save some fuel here and maybe make it the rest of the way? We are getting close. Just about 50 laps to go here. About 52, it looks like. Pace car pulls down pit road. Carroll fires him off. We're back underway. And he caught the 07 sleeping. Oh, but the 80 into the outside wall. We're going to have a big one here. That is the big. Oh, my goodness. They are piled up here in turn one. One on his roof. I think it all started up front with Christopher Smith. Let's go back and take a look. Yeah, it gets loose right there. Let's go back and take another look at it. They fire off. He gets the apron, gets loose into the outside wall. People check up on him. Pretty much nowhere to go for a lot of drivers. I think that might have trapped a few guys a lap down as well. A lot of cars with heavy damage on that last one, ladies and gentlemen. That was the big one at Concord. So it's more than likely going to be a single file restart here this next go around. Race control probably going to delay it as well because it looks like we're going to have a few wave around cars. Going to have to get caught back up to the tail end of the field. Here they go. Like I said, I imagine it's going to be single file. Race control delays it. I'm gonna go around one more time. Taking lap 80 of 125. About 45 laps to go. Pace car pulls down pit road. Field in the hands of Chris Carroll once again. Where does he fire off? Back to green. 45 laps to go here at Concord. And Raymond is now back up into second. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember that number 10 has yet to come down pit road. 68 has. 68 on a little bit fresher rubber right now than the number 10. Carroll doing a good job holding them off right now, so we got 44 laps to go. Sweat holds on to third. Brian Zimmerman trying to take it away from him here, coming out of turn 3. Not able to get there. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Mitchell Muma goes down in the corner hard. Goes around. Get one more look at that. It looks like he just goes down in the corner too hot, gets the apron, and hits the outside wall. Looks like he got a black flag as well. Not sure what that would be for. Lap 86 of 125. Under our 8th caution of the evening. I believe we got a lap in there, ladies and gentlemen, so we should get a double file restart this time, I imagine. We'll have to wait and find out. iRacing is funny like that. Double file restart here. Going to be coming back to lap number 89, 125. Actually, no. It looks like lights are going to come back on. NASCAR pulls on down pit road. Green flag back out in the air. Chris Carroll, good launch. Maintains the race lead heading back down into 1. Aaron Raymond right behind him. Sweat holds on to 3rd. Brian Zimmerman in 4th. Oh, big pack of cars back here. Stanley goes way wide. Elvis trying to go around the outside of Caleb Thompson. Now he's held up by the number 83 of Stanley. Nowhere to go. Oh, we have one sideways there. Todd Lamphere, problems here getting spun down pit road. Let's go back, take a look what happened. Oh, he just kind of loops it on his own. Hits the barrels there at the end of pit road. We stay green though. We're kind of watching this battle back here. Stanley now under pressure from Johnson, looking to the inside, going into 3. Chris Carroll gets loose coming off turn 1. Aaron Raymond is there trying to make a move. Got 31 laps to go here at Concord. Remember, Chris Carroll is the points leader right now. Aaron Raymond is currently sitting 6th in points. Take a look at Larry Bell running inside the top 5 right now. Ryan Zimmerman just found his way around Daniel Sweat for 3rd. And now he has his sights set on that number 68. Remember, Carroll has not come down pit road once, ladies and gentlemen. Hanging on to the race lead. Raymond came down on lap 46, and Zimmerman also on lap 46. Oh, Raymond gets into the back of Carroll. Carroll gets way out of it. I don't even think I can get a replay on that. I think it was just a 0x. Might have to back it up all the way, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. We're going to have to get another shot of that, though. Because it looks like they made contact. I looked away for just a second. They go down in the corner, and yeah, Raymond kind of gets into the back of Carroll. Carroll looks like he wiggled just a little bit, but Raymond definitely helped him. 25 laps to go here at Concord. .23 laps to go for Aaron Raymond. Chris Carroll holds on to 2nd. Brian Zimmerman in 3rd. Daniel Sweat falls back to 4th position. Zimmy, though, with a good run here on Carroll. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Sorry about that little bit of dead air there, ladies and gentlemen. Something going on in the back. Rennick getting into the 99, it looks like there. Take another look at it. Yeah, it just gets into the back of the 99, sends him around. Looks like there was a little bit of contact here as well. Let's see what happened. A little bit of contact there. No harm, no foul. That was not what brought out the caution. This right here was. Damn. If I wrote them all down properly, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is our 9th caution of the evening. Got 17 laps to go. Here we go. Gonna re-rack them, restack them, fire them off. It's gonna be 15 laps to go. Coming back to the line. Who got your money on, ladies and gentlemen? We know the two up front right now have a little bit of history. What's Simi gonna do? What's Raymond gonna do? Pace car pulls off. Field in the hands of Aaron Raymond here, coming out of turn number 3. Oh, everybody has a little wiggle there. It's tough starting in the middle of the corner like that. Good launch, though, for Aaron Raymond. Zimmerman tries to hang on. One in the outside wall back there. It's Mettler. Caution flag comes right back out. And Mettler just comes off of turn 3, gets into the wall, loops it around. We're going to take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we're going to cut it a little short. Everybody go check out BAM Racing videos on YouTube, Facebook, and all other social media. That's Brandon Mettler's own BAM Racing videos. The lights went off on the pace car. I don't want you guys to miss a lap of the action. Pulls down pit road. Going to be a single file restart here with under 10 laps to go. Brian Zimmerman needs a good launch here. Fires them off. We're back underway. Semi not with a great launch. Gets a good run there through turn 1. 8 laps to go, though. Going to be 7 this time by for the 68 of Raymond. And Zimmy is trying to get there. Six laps to go. Brian Zimmerman, you see him entering the corner super hard, trying to get to the back bumper of that 68. Oh, he almost got there that time. He's getting closer. 5 more times around. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. Raymond's got a better line right now. It's like Zimmy tries backing up his corner a little bit. 4 laps to go. I think Zimmy got tight there coming off of 1. Out of 3 laps to go. For the 68 of Aaron Raymond. Zimmy sends it down into 3. He's there. 2 more times around. Caution flag on the speedway. What? What happened here? There's a little bit of contact there between the 40 and the 74. Vermillion gets into the outside wall. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not understanding that one. It's not even showing me anybody crashed or nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what that caution was for. Was trying to let it play out there to see if there's more contact, but there wasn't. So yeah, I don't know what the deal with that caution was. All right, so it looks like we're going to go in a little bit of an overtime situation. Getting word that Larry Bell got dumped, huh? That's interesting because I'm not even seeing that. Oh, there it is. Good call, Wellman. Wouldn't say he got, well, he got turned. Wouldn't say he got dumped, though. It's not like Johnson flat out ran him over, I don't think. He definitely hit him there. Here we go. Green, white, checkered. Raymond fires them off. We're back underway. Looks like Carroll lets Zimmy down. 2 laps to go here. Out of turn 3, white flag in the air. One more timer. Nope. You gotta be kidding me. They were that close, ladies and gentlemen. That close. So it looks like maybe the 74, I don't know. It was kind of a chain reaction here. Yeah, that was 74 kind of pushed the 54 into the 31 there. Well, Zimmy's going to get another chance. Same with Carroll. Gonna try it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Another green-white checkered attempt. The lights are off, and it's putting them single file. Here's Zimmy's got to get a good restart here. There's no other question. Here we go. Oh, Zimmy gets a good launch. Wiggle out of Raymond. Down into 1. Zimmy's there. All over the rear bumper of the 68 as we head through the short chute. Down into 3. Zimmy sent it down in on the bottom side. Doors the 68 up out of the way. Final lap. White flag in the air for the 68 of Brian Zimmerman. Oh my God. No caution. Brian Zimmerman comes home with the win. We said it. They had history. Here we go. This is the replay. Just runs them out of track. Not something I would have expected to see out of Brian Zimmerman, to be honest. I was expecting the bumper, but nothing like that, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely went down in there hard. Just snagged it. Wow. Well, let's talk to our third place finisher, Daniel Sweat. Coming in third place tonight is the 07 of Daniel Sweat after a couple of green-white checkered finishes. Daniel, walk me through your race, man, and what you saw and how you managed to come home third.
Sam, I don't know, man. I just really tried to run my own race. I tried to race the track more so than race everyone else. Concord's tough, and you really got to be heads up hitting your marks. You know, you come off the bottom, it's not going to be good for you really. But I was gonna just settle in, try to get fourth, and I don't know what happened there in front of me. Hard racing for the lead, I'm gonna say. Haven't seen a replay, but yeah, I just tried to keep my nose clean all night, man. I ended up not pitting. That kind of threw I was planning on pitting, but once we can make it on fuel, I'd made my bed already, you know, had to lay in it.
Well, you managed to put that 07 machine in third place. It's a good points night for you, Daniel. I'm going to let you have the floor. Who you got to thank on the team?
I want to thank you guys, man. Sam, you do a great job on the broadcast. You and Tanner have a really cool thing going on at True Sim Productions. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the guys at Bad Company Racing, all my teammates that are in here. And, you know, all the Crooked Line guys for putting this league on, man. They do an awesome job. Quick shout out to Dusty Peets. He's been rocking with me for a while. He's got a cool little gift and memorabilia shop going on. So shout out to him also.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on third place here tonight at Concord, and we'll see you next week for the finale.
Thanks, Sam. See you.
That was driver of the 07, Daniel Sweat, coming home in third place tonight. We're going to talk to our second place finisher. And that's Chris Carroll, showing off the number 10 tonight. Doesn't matter, but finishing second tonight, Carroll. I asked Daniel what he saw there. Why don't you walk me through what you saw there in those final couple of green, white checkers?
I saw some madness. All night, that was a wild race. And there's guys knocking each other around in there for spots. And saw Zimmy get down there in 3, and then I'm not sure what happened from there. I know they touched, and I heard Aaron pound the fence, and I had to lift, but I'd have to go look at it again. I was just shooting the hole, Sam. I'm looking for somewhere to go and not die, but I don't know I don't know what happened, if Zimmy pushed up or Aaron got loose or came down, but I saw Zimmy stick it down in there, and I was like, damn, he got there. And from there, it was just me trying to shoot the hole. I'd have to look at the replay again.
Well, you managed to put that number 10 in second place here tonight. You came into tonight leading the point standings. We got one race left in the season. I want your thoughts on going into the championship race next week.
Well, I was just trying to play a strategy tonight to keep myself in that. I missed a few races, and I don't know how that's all going to turn out. So hopefully I can make next week's race. I'm not sure what my ball schedule looks like, but we'll have to take that as it comes. But I was just trying to play a strategy with tires and fuel there to keep myself in that points race for next week, Sam. It's going to be fun, always fun in the final race and the double points and all that stuff. So it's always a good build-up, always a good race. People usually respect each other in the last one.
Well, last part of it, Carroll. I'm going to let you have the floor here, man, and let me know who you got to thank on that team for making second place happen here tonight.
Well, I was going to thank Tanner Marr and all the boys here that do the adminning. It's always a tough gig, and they're in there doing it right now. And going to thank USAFirearms.com. Going to thank all the guys here that make this series fun. Brian Zimmerman and Larry Bell and all my teammates down there, Alex and all the boys. And I got to thank my friends and family for watching, and you guys at TSP, man. Without you guys, this isn't as much fun as it is, Sam.
All right, Carroll. Well, hey, congratulations again on second place. We'll see you next week for the championship.
Thanks, sir. Hopefully be talking to you again.
It's Chris Carroll, driver the number 10 tonight, coming home in second. All right, let's talk to him. Let's hear what he's got to say. The race winner, Brian Zimmerman, driver the number 28. All right, Zimmy, we all know it. You guys had a little bit of history. What happened there on that last green, white checkered?
Oh, well, I think you said it. Just a lot of history. You know, race people like they race me. Wasn't really wanting to make contact with him. Was wanting to make a clean pass, but it's just really hard to pass here. Got to the inside there. He pushed a little high in 3 and 4, and 8 tires were faster than 4. So, you know, got through the corner. Like I said, really didn't want to wreck him. I would love to have passed him clean, but I couldn't get it stick. Nose pushed a little bit in 3 and 4. Got up into him, coming out of the corner, and we made contact. But like I said, I try to race people like they race me. He's wrecked me 4 times. Wrecked me last year in the double points race for the championship last year. wrecked me 3 times this season. So, I was going to race him very aggressive, and that's what happened. We did make contact, but I didn't go into that last lap thinking, hey, I'm going to wreck him. I was just going to try to get to his inside. When I got there, I just pushed up into him, put him in the wall. So, wish I could have made it clean, but didn't, and I don't really feel too bad about it.
Well, you come in tonight second in points, and we head to the championship race next week. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's going to be tough. I think Chris is in the lead. I've had some pretty bad finishes earlier in the year. Like I said, I've had been wrecked a few times. Had some bad finishes, and last week was down at the beach, so I've got that drop week, and I think Chris is probably going to be pretty comfortable. But you go into those double point nights, you never know. Chris has a bad night, and I finish well. Double points could pull something off here. We are in position to do it, but I think it's going to take Chris having a pretty rough night, and he's just so darn consistent. It's tough for him to have a bad night. So, yeah, we're at least we're there, and we got a chance at it. We'll see how it all falls next week.
Well, Zimmy, who you got to thank on the number 28 for making it all happen?
I thank those boys over at Pit Lizard I run with, and of course Tanner for throwing on the league, and you for always doing the broadcast. You do a great job. Hey, this league we got a lot of good drivers in here, a lot of talent, a lot of clean drivers. There has been some issues with people being aggressive at times, but I think everybody does want to race clean, and I think that we're getting to be a pretty clean league. Tonight was a very tough track, so it was just hard to make clean passes, yeah, but I think going forward, I think we're heading in the right direction with the league.
All right, Zimmy. Well, congratulations on the win again here tonight at Concord, and we'll see you next week for the finale.
See you, bud. Thanks for the broadcast. Look forward to watching it.
That was your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Zimmerman. And with that being said, we're going to get out of here. It was a long one tonight here at Concord, but Zimmy managed to take home the win. And with that being said, like I said, all that happy stuff. It's been a long one. Sorry about it, ladies and gentlemen. Long day, long broadcast. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Y'all have a good night.